Hi. Oh my gosh. Yahoo. It's been a minute. How have you been? Have you been good? Have you been awesome? Have you been sugoi? Wind tunnel, no, it's just raining really hard outside. Sorry, I didn't realize you could hear that. How am I? I am so sleepy. I think this is officially the second sleepiest I have ever been for a stream. Ever. I'll get through it easy because it's a solo, chill, low-key work stream. However, I'm so sleepy. I tried to take a little nap before an important appointment that I had earlier today, but when I was laying in bed, I was there for like 2.5 hours before I gave up. I just laid in bed with my eyes closed, and my mind was racing the whole time. I could not fall asleep. So I was like, all right, might as well commit to this. I might as well just accept my fate. Accept my fate and, make my bed and lie in it, as they say. So I'm just balling. I've been awake since last night. Here in about 2.5 hours, I'll be 24 hours awake. That's when I'm gonna go to sleep. When we hit that point, that's when I'm gonna go to sleep. And my master plan is that I'll sleep like 9 hours and then I'm fixed, right? That's never how that goes. That is never how that goes. Nah, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna sleep 3 hours and then it'll be the same as it's been for the last several days. Pinkies crossed though. I can dream. Need to rest? I definitely do. I've been pushing myself a little hard lately. But it's so important. Time is so precious, and I've got some specific goals and some specific deadlines that I want to meet. And I'm a little slow. I'm doing my best though. Making progress. I wouldn't call it good progress, but I'm making progress. Unfortunately, I did not finish everything I set out to these last 2 days. I got more so through like 75% of what I was planning. But I'll win. I just need time. Yeah, sleep is very important. It is very precious. And I usually take it very seriously. And I know you would not want me to push myself too hard or sacrifice my health or anything, so I won't push myself too hard. I'll push myself just hard enough. The sleep thing was an accident. Actually, no, I absolutely am the type to give up sleep for work, but I try really hard not to be. I just can't help it sometimes. I get so invested in what I'm working on, and the hours just pass by. The hours pass by, and then before I know it, it's over. Yeah, it was an accident. It was absolutely an accident. In fact, last time, I actively tried to sleep at a good time. Tried to okay, set the habit of going to bed a little bit earlier than last night. Or I guess at this point, than yesterday, because I'm going to bed during the day now. That's awesome. Yeah, no, it just did not work. Could not fall asleep. Watch the go to sleep me. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go sleep, little babe. Go to sleep, go to sleep. I got time for you. Nada suru, oh yeah. La 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 da da do da ba boo bee ba. So I don't remember how that part goes. Hush now, child. I haven't thought about that in a minute. Oh, you look so cute with that emoji. What the heck? That's me right now. No, I can't pull out the fake yawns because then I'm gonna start yawning for real, and then I'm gonna fall asleep on stream, and that would be so embarrassing. Because like, what if I farted or something? That'd be so gross. I don't do that. That's not something I do. Yeah, I don't know if that like threatens your immersion at all, but I don't fart. That's not a thing I do. Okay. That's not true. I'm a liar. Yeah, I should describe the objective for today a little bit, shouldn't I? So today we will be doing Pomodoro. This may be familiar to you. This is not the first time I've done this. It will not be the last time I've done this. This is a tool that I like to pull out whenever I'm too busy to stream, but I miss you too much to stay away. This is how I have my cake and eat it too, as they say. This is how I make it both work for me. Currently we are in the chatting section of the first Pomodoro. Here in about 3.5 minutes, we'll switch over to work. If you have something you need to focus on, I do hope that you can use this to motivate yourself. And if you've just missed me really bad, I hope you don't mind waiting 20 minutes to speak to me over and over again. Because I'm very sleepy, I don't know how many Pomodoros we can get through today. I usually aim to get through at least 4 or 5, ideally more like 6 if I can, but we may tap out around 4 today. I may get a little too sleepy to go on. Why are we in VHS? Because I just thought it'd be fun. We pulled out this camera like twice in October, and I just thought, you know, fun way to spice it up. Old technology, it's so fun. And I don't know, I just thought maybe if people go through I need to, at this point, I need to make a playlist of my own. I try to make playlists to keep up with my streams if they're recurring. I know people have made playlists of the Pomodoro streams. I just thought if I do it this many times, I might as well spice it up a little bit. Make it a little fun, give you a new texture a little bit. Just a little bit. Have enough tapes ready? I sure hope. I don't know how long the one I put in there has on it. Because I think they're variable length, right? They're not all the same length of time that they can record. Yeah, this one might be just about as long as a standard film. Like somewhere between 1.5 hours, 2 hours. Go for like 3 or 4 Pomodoros. What do you think? What do you say? Could you imagine if I talked like this all the time? Because I just had breakfast for dinner. And sometimes when I'm around my family, I slip into this accent on purpose as a joke. But then it becomes kind of real the more I use it. And it's kind of funny. Because these days I don't really talk like this no more. I only ever pull it out and force it as a joke, and then it starts happening naturally. And that's where it gets a little weird. Yeah, it gets a little weird. Whoa there. Whoa there. I'm the sheriff around these parts. Whoa there. Whoa there. I love that guy. He's so funny. He's so funny. Alright, how about this? For one of the Pomodoros, I do that accent for the whole Pomodoro chatting for one of them. Like for one of the 10 minutes. Maybe the next one. What do you think? Maybe the one after. Maybe we'll flip a coin every time. Yeah, because you're probably not going to see Kale anytime soon. Maybe never again. So, I know you crave his embrace because you like him more than me. Just like you like Calvin more than me. It's okay. I've already accepted that I'll never be enough for you. No, I'm kidding. Okay, we're gonna start the first working section of the first Pomodoro. It'll be 20 minutes. Feel free to lock in on your own stuff. I will be focusing on some administrative duties today. I'll be doing some planning and getting resources together, information together for some other people. It might be a bunch of typing, might be a bunch of clicking. Yeah, I hope that we can get a lot of stuff done today together. Pinkies crossed. Also, if I look down here, that means I'm looking at my phone. And that means there's a very strong chance I'm looking at Twitter. So if I look down there and you notice, I need you to call me out, okay? Stop me. Oh yeah, feel free to play your own music if you'd like. I don't know if you have like AirPods or if you just want to play something on your phone, maybe. Hello. Okay, I think I'm alive. Maybe it's because of the technology I'm using. Oh yeah, maybe it's the storm actually. The rain is really heavy tonight. I feel like the heaviest rain is always in summer, but sometimes it can sneak up on you in the fall. Yeah, feel free to play your own music if you'd like. Whether you play it on like earbuds or if you want to play it out loud, you can. Yeah. Been on a pretty lucky streak with not disconnecting lately. Let's not jinx it, actually. Ruh-roh. That's awkward. Sorry, I was on my phone, but I was not on Twitter. I was texting my family and asking if the internet was okay for them too. I don't want to get up. Normally I'd just go ask them directly, but I am not, you know, the lion is not immune to texting when it is more convenient. And I was looking at my phone, but I wasn't on Twitter. I was texting my family. Tasukete no koe keta 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 ta keta. So hard to find what I want on the Pinterest. Got a specific vision and I can never find it. I feel like it used to be so much easier. Yeah, that is a new setting. Let's have a look. No thank you, 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 no thank you. Awesome. You ever go through your email and unsubscribe? Yeah, that's what that feels like. Alright, I feel like I'm talking so much during the work segment today. Maybe it's because I'm sleepy. I don't know. Sorry about that. Sorry to interrupt you. Hope I'm not distracting you too much. I love Kikuo. So awesome. That song always made me think of the one that goes, I love that song. So sad. So cute. So sad. you imagine if somebody sang that? Sorry. Still talking during the work section. Oops. No, not much typing right now. Right now what I'm doing is looking for things. I'm looking for visuals, looking for visual aids, looking for references for something. What I'm doing is I'm gathering ideas. Then I type. A little of both today. Sorry, still talking during the work. I feel like I'm cooked today. Maybe it should have just been a regular chatting stream. I do still need to get this done though. It's just, I think maybe it's just, rather than me being sleepy, maybe it's just that this is the kind of task that I can more easily talk through while I'm doing it, you know? When I'm focused more on writing, it's a lot harder. But if I'm doing this, I can kind of handle both. Usually I would do something like this over the phone. I do it in like a call with friends. So this isn't so different, is it? Catchy. That I'm normal. Sorry. Oh, you know what time it is? Sorry, I'm still talking. This is the worst Pomodoro ever. I can't commit like I usually can. It's okay, everybody will love this one. I just know it. You're gonna walk out of this one telling stories about it. They'll be talking about this Pomodoro for ages. I feel it in my bones. Anyway, we're in the next Pomodoro. We are starting Pomodoro 2. We begin with 10 minutes of chatting. So what are all the hot topics? What have I missed these last 3 days? 3 days is a long time. A lot can happen. You can miss so much. What have I missed? What have we not talked about? Oh, you know what? What is it? Applications for my company are open. You can apply and perhaps join if you'd like. Isn't that pretty sugoi? That's so awesome, right? You want to talk about like tips? That's something some livers have talked about before. Do you want my advice as someone who somehow managed to clear the interviews? Do you want tips and tricks from a pro? From a pro who got lucky. All right. Here's the Kaelix trademarked patented strat 2. This is not the strat to get in. This is the strat to not get disqualified, pretty much, you know? Because you can, just to be clear, first disclaimer, I feel that you can do everything perfect and you can be a brilliant talent, but what matters most of all is that they have a place for you. Like, are you a good fit for the kind of group of people they're trying to gather? You know what I mean? That kind of thing can be the final kick. So, just to get that out the way, I feel like if you how do I phrase this? If you do everything right, you should not be discouraged by not getting through on the first try or the second. A lot of people I know took very many tries. I was very lucky to get it on my first try. I think that's a very rare situation, and I think it really is just a matter of timing on my part. It just happened that they were looking for someone tall with white hair, I guess. Or like, more specifically, they might have been looking for someone just like me in general, and I just came at the right time. Yeah, but here are some things to make yourself not get disqualified. Make yourself a more prime pick, right? Number one. This one should be obvious. A lot of people mention this publicly too, but number one, don't talk about it to anybody. If you're thinking of applying, don't you tweet about it. I do not want to see, oh, I think I might apply. Don't even bother. If you've already tweeted, then it's over. You're cooked. You got to change your name, move to a different country, then try. You got to become somebody else first. You can't do that. You cannot talk about it, because what that communicates, if you talk about it, is that you cannot be trusted with proprietary information. You cannot be trusted to maintain the secrecy of a non-disclosure. So if you tweet about it, not a good look. And personally, I'd take it a step further. I say you shouldn't tell your friends either. You should not talk about it to anybody. Maybe talk about it to your family a little bit, you know, like if you're gonna, for example, if you're gonna be interviewed, they'd probably want to know about that so that they don't get in the way. But like, just like anybody you live with maybe. But otherwise, you should not be talking about it to people. Keep it hush, just in general. And that goes for pretty much anything in this territory, right? Keep it quiet. Keep it on lock. You know what I mean? That's number one. Number two, super easy. And super cliche. You can probably guess it too. Just be yourself. Just kind of, you know, more specifically, I think I'd say know yourself, you know? Have a very clear idea of who you are and what you can do, and importantly, what you want to do, right? Have a very clear idea. Like, if you do not know who you are and what you can do, there is no way you can convince somebody else, you know what I mean? You have to know it first, and then you have to tell them, and you have to show them. That's the other thing. Show them, do not tell them. That goes for this. Honestly, a lot of this is like good advice to apply to any job. This opened some doors for me before I ever considered, you know, working here. Just in general, know what you can do. Know the strengths that will benefit the people you're applying to work with. And on the flip side, know what they can do. You know, have a very realistic expectation of what you're going to get out of it. Do not go in with some ridiculous expectation that is not going to actually happen. Maybe go in with an optimistic one, you know, but do not go in with an entitled one, I guess is what I'd say. Yeah, just keep yourself realistic. That's about it. Yeah. 3 golden rules, or how many did I say? Okay, 1. Rule number 1, don't talk about it, don't tell anybody about it, don't ask questions, just keep it to yourself. Rule number 2, be yourself, know yourself, so that you can adequately convince others that you're awesome. Rule number 3, I don't think I gave one. It really is that simple though. You know, just be aware. Have a realistic expectation. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. If you can handle this much, you'll stand a good chance, I think. I guess number 3, not required, but I recommend getting some kind of practical experience if you can. This is where show don't tell comes into play. In my case, it helped that I had plenty of experience studying music. But you know, having some way to demonstrate that you can do what you say you can do is always good. Practical experience is good. That's all I'll say. I think that's really all that really matters. First one's a biggie though. Just don't talk about it. That's where most people mess up. That's where most people slip up. They'll just be like, I think I might. Nope. You're cooked. That's just my take on it though. I think other livers have talked about it too. Maybe go back and refer to what they've said as well if you're interested. Yeah. Very more than anything though, what I'm really excited about is the prospect of new kohai. Isn't that so exciting? I'll be like an EN senpai, because I'm already technically a senpai, but I'm only a senpai to talents from the main branch, which, you know, is still very, very cool, but there's that layer of separation, right? Because of the language barrier and the separation of branches, we do not see each other often, or in some cases so far at all. In EN, it's a lot harder to avoid me. No, I'm not saying that the main branch is avoiding me, but you know, in EN, there's no escape. I'm gonna be all over them. They can't get away from me. They're gonna call me senpai, and I'm gonna relish every syllable. It's gonna be so awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna be like the opposite of Doppio. I feel like when By the V debuted, Doppio was like, how quickly can I get you to stop calling me senpai? How quickly can I get you to drop the senpai? I want to be the opposite. I want to give them flack every time they try to just call me Kaelix and not Kaelix senpai. I want to hit them with like, oh, do you not respect me? Like I wanna go all in. I wanna keep it going. Keep that train going. Scary? No, I'm just joking. I would not actually do that. I'm just joking. I think it would get old. It would get old quick. Yeah, no, I did not actually want that. I would love to hear it once though. Just once, maybe twice. Anyway, we need to start the, oh wait, no, sorry. I started a minute early. I got the time confused. We got another minute. We got another minute before we do the work. So older sibling, well, I am the eldest of 5. I am the eldest child. I can't help it. It's just in me. It's just in my bones. What can I say? Once, twice, maybe every time? Yeah, maybe every time would be pretty cool. Yeah, rooting for anybody who's interested. Yeah, I've had a beautiful experience. I hope others can take part in it too. I want to make new friends. It'd be very awesome. Fingers crossed. Alright, let's lock in again. Hopefully this time I won't talk the whole time. 20 minutes working, then we can chat actively again. Maybe the next time I can do the southern thing. I forgot about that. Oh, my fingers are tingly. Do you know when your hand, like your fingies fall asleep? It's itchy, itchy, itchy. Wake up. My fingers are all itchy. Ew, ew. It feels like there's bugs in my skin. Ah! And then I'm normal. Except it's not gone yet. Wake up. Okay, shake, shake, shake. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Could you imagine? All of this is a simulation. Wake up. Sorry, I don't mean to scare you. Okay. No heater, no, it's very cold. The heater is on. It's just not strong enough. Sorry, I'm not supposed to respond out loud in a work mode. I think this is too much for output today. Oh, I'm cooked, aren't I? just mix up two songs. I always fuse them into like a mashup in my brain, those two. Because the one I started with was but then it became very similar intro. He's on my mind today. Oh my gosh. I really am in a Kiko mood. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the rain. Maybe it's the rain that has me thinking of that guy. Sorry, talking during a work section. Did it again. I want to hear a mashup of those songs someday. I hope he does that. That'd be so cool. Stop. Sorry, I gotta lock in. Kaelix is a little too silly today. I think I have to hit him in the head with a hammer or something. And by him, I mean me. You ever refer to yourself in third person? Sorry, talking during a work section. I need somebody to hit me in the head with a hammer. Stop. No, none of that. We've been through this already. That's okay. No. One sec. You yawned. Get a load of this. That one was real. Oops. That was a real one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. I'm cooked. Get out of my skin. Believe it or not, I'm actually making excellent progress right now. I don't know if it looks like that, but oh no, I'm so sleepy. I might be cooked. Hold on one second. Awesome. Whoa, what if I talk like this all the time? Oh my god, that'd be so weird. If I just had a voice that sounded like this naturally instead of using an electrode to vocalize. They call those artificial voice boxes. I think some people need them. But wouldn't it be so strange if you produced this sound without one? That'd be kind of crazy. You don't like it? Sorry. Don't worry, I can't keep that going anyway. That's actually the technique behind undertone singing though. Did you know that? I can't do it personally, but the idea is that you apply vocal fry like that while singing the note you want an octave higher. So if I want a really, really low note, I'd do like you hear it? I don't have a very supported undertone because I haven't practiced it enough. They're like it's very weak. That's how you do that though. You apply just the right amount of vocal fry to a note and it will make it sound one octave lower. Undertone singing. That's how you get people that do really, really low stuff. They're a lot better at it though. It takes a lot of practice. It's not something I put any time into. Nope. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to talk like this, aren't I? Ain't I supposed to? I'm supposed to be. Okay, let me switch up. I'm gonna talk like this for this next one. I'm gonna talk like this for this Pomodoro. Anyway, what else have we missed? What's been going on? All right, tell me what's going on for you. What is going on in your world? Catch me up to speed. What have I missed? You know me. I've been going to work, so I ain't seen none of what you've been doing lately. I ain't been catching up on my tags. I ain't been looking at nothing. I've been saving it. Even stuff from my birthday, I've been sitting on it. I've been saving it. Job applications, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that. Best of luck to you, soldier. You hang in there. Touching grass, I love to hear that. That's so good. I've been dancing a lot lately, actually. My motivation to dance has skyrocketed since like last week. I've been doing it every day, except for today. I didn't do it today because I spent today doing other stuff. But yeah, I got some dancing in pretty much every day last week. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. What type of dancing? I tend to learn a bit more simplified stuff. I've been going for slightly idol type, like J-pop idol type choreography, because it tends to be more focused on what I'm looking to do, which has just become decent. A lot of J-pop idol choreography is kind of simple because the idea is that you can dance while singing live. A lot of these groups, because you know lip syncing is standard in every music industry, but there are a lot of groups that will perform, especially like underground. They need to be able to sing live. It's like part of the appeal for a lot of them. So a lot of these dances are designed to be like not too crazy to learn and not too crazy to perform. So that makes it really easy for me because I'm a beginner. I'm still perhaps the worst dancer in the whole world, but hey. time, I'll become so decent. I'll become great even. You'll be obsessed with me, trust. I just gotta put in the time. It'll be so cool though when I have something to show for it. For now, it's basically just my way of getting exercise when it's cold. It's been too cold for me to go out. I'm thinking of getting a new compression shirt though, so I can do better exercise. I got a couple, but I've worn them out so much, and I don't want to exercise with my work turtleneck on. Turtlenecks aren't really good for exercise, no way, unless it's just a simple walk. But yeah. I'm so tired. Speaking of dancing though, there's something pretty cool here in an hour and a half. Did you see? Did you see? Yeah, I think they announced it when we were doing another Pomodoro. Yeah, they announced it earlier in the week. There's some guy. He's gonna be doing some cool stuff. He's got a reveal cooking tonight. Hot out the oven here in an hour and a half. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Yeah, I'll be doing my best to stay awake so I can watch. I'll be doing my best to stay awake. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I mentioned that I haven't been keeping up with my tags and stuff. I've been saving those, but I did get a batch of letters recently. I finally got it. It was actually 2 batches in one this time, I think, because here's the thing. Usually they'll hold it for a good 2, 3, maybe 4 months, and then send them in bulk is how they do it. But then the last one that I was supposed to get in, like, I want to say July, maybe June, July, maybe August, they sent it, and I didn't know it reached the post office, and by the time I realized it, the post office already sent it back, and that took a while. And so the most recent one I got, it was 2 in 1, because I watched that post office like a hawk, and I gave them a stern talking to. You should, oh my gosh, I don't know if you can imagine it. I was a little mean. I was a little mean up in that post office. I got a little stern with them, because they used to deliver these things to the front door, but now they got somebody new working there, and he just don't want to commit. He won't walk up to my door. So every package that I'm supposed to get here, instead of delivering it, they put a little slip of paper being like, "We missed you," but they never showed up. He never stepped out the car. He never got out of the cock-a-doodle car. They just cheated us. He didn't get out of the cock-a-doodle car. You know that movie? I've referenced that movie so many times. That movie is competing with V-Craft as for like unnecessary quotes and references in my vernacular lately. Misery. We gotta watch that. Maybe next Halloween we could watch that. That's a kind of spooky movie. Not too scary. It's more like a terror than a horror. Like a thriller is what I'd call it. It's a thriller. Yeah. Yeah, Misery. I love that story. It's so messed up and gross. That's not what happened last week. They just cheated us. This isn't fair. He didn't get out of the cock-a-doodle car. Complain to the post office. Yeah, so what I did is I went to collect my box. Once I got it in my grippers, I said, "Hey, listen here, sir. It used to be that they deliver things directly to my front door, and they don't do it no more, and they say on the slip that the package is too big, but as you can see, this is a tiny little thing. They should be able to just bring it up to my front door and have me sign for it like always. What's the deal?" And he said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry, Mr. Debonair. Let me, I'll send this to the postal supervisor," or whatever he said. "And, I'll have them take a look at your place, make sure everything's good to go." So, I should be hopefully getting my packages as I used to, but I don't know yet. You know what I feel like? I feel like Bobby Hill right now doing this. I like mine.
I like the way it's a little off-center. It's got wabi-sabi. It's got wabi-sabi. La-boo-boo. Talking about getting a la-boo-boo. I like the way mine's a little off-center. It's got wabi-sabi. It's got wabi-sabi. Talking about getting a la-boo-boo.
Sorry, I love when people impersonate Bobby Hill. Sorry, I love when people impersonate Bobby Hill on TikTok. I think it's funny. So cute too. I love Bobby Hill. Bobby Hill activates something paternal in me. I just want to protect him. You know what I mean? Anyway, we gotta reset. Let's do a couple more. I don't know how many we've done so far, but let's get in as many as we can before I conk out. Why is he a cowboy? Because I said I'd do it for one of the Pomodoros. As a way to spice things up and keep myself awake. Today I'm very sleepy, so I have to invent games. I am very excited to see you. That's been giving me a big charge of energy. I would have fallen asleep like 2 hours ago otherwise. Oh, the accent just slipped out, and it wasn't on purpose. I just said otherwise. Oh, it's over for me. I'm cooked.
I like how mine's a little off-center. It's got wabi-sabi.
Sorry, now it's in my head. Oh gosh. Okay. Should she suffer? Alright, clap if she should suffer. Sorry, that was random. I feel like all the things that normally flow through my head, they flow so much faster when I'm sleepy. And I'm not as capable of restraining them as I normally am. I hope you don't mind that I took 3 days away, and then the first time you see me, I'm sleepy like this. I should be more awake for tomorrow's stream. Sorry, still talking during a work section. Oopsie. Hopefully I'm not distracting you too much. SpongeBob. to Bob for today. Slow dance with you. Okay. No. No. There it is. Okay. I win. tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too darn bad. Keep digging.
There you go, nice one. Stretch. Hi again. Oh my gosh, that one felt so much longer because I actually focused. I almost fell asleep there a couple times though. I'm in danger. I gotta make it at least another like 2 hours if I want to succeed in my plan. And I've gotten this far, so I might as well. Were you able to make any progress? Did you get anything done in that last one? I hope so. Sleepiness is contagious. Oh, well, I guess this can also work as a sleep aid. Maybe. As long as it's a good time for you to sleep, I wouldn't mind if you fell asleep. You don't have to focus the whole time. How long have I been up? I've been awake since 11 p.m. yesterday, so now I am 2 hours shy of a full 24 hours. I've been awake for 22 hours now, as of 1 minute ago. Roughly, because I don't remember exactly when I woke up, but I woke up around 11 p.m. Which is why it's so easy for me to do this right now, because I slept so late and I slept so long. I slept like many, many hours and I woke up and it was already nighttime, so that's why it's so easy. And that's why I wasn't able to fall asleep before when I tried to. How am I functioning? Sheer willpower. No caffeine, by the way. Not a drop. I considered using, I considered making some coffee. Because I do love coffee and it would have been very helpful for my energy levels, but I try to avoid caffeine. It's bad for your voice. Just sheer willpower. And I've been, I don't know, I've been very excited to hang out with you a little bit, even if it's in between work. So I stayed awake. I was excited. I could not fall asleep. Yeah. I also had a lot of work to do. I had something important. I had an important appointment that I had to make. So I've had plenty of things to keep me awake. That's the main reason I didn't end up going to sleep when I was ready. Deserve an award? Yeah, I deserve so many. I deserve an award for being the youngest person ever. What else? What are my awards? Alright, I'm going to the Olympics. What categories am I taking home gold in? What categories do I win? I'll give you one in return. I'll give you a category for every good category you can give me. Sleepiest person ever. Yeah, okay. In that case, you can bring home gold for clingiest person ever. Best in crying. No, I think I'm taking home silver, because you're the one taking home gold for best in crying. Crying. Oh my gosh, the accent keeps slipping out. Ew. No. Oh, no. No. Aura Maxing Award. Ooh, that's nice. How nice of you. You can take home gold in nicest person, because that's a very nice thing to say. I just remembered. Sorry, I can't go a stream without talking about a video I saw. Somebody sent me this video of, like joy baiting in public? Like when people will walk up to strangers in the store and be like, hey, your outfit looks so cute. I love your haircut. You look beautiful today. Make it sound like they're going to say something bad and then they say something really sweet. A friend sent me a variation of this where this guy is like, I'm trying to remember exactly what he says. He does it, but he's very sassy about it. He uses a lot of slang, and like for example, the first one in his video where he's walking up to people, it's a pair, it's a couple that are shopping together. It looks like it's a boy and a girl, and he asks the girl, he says, "Is this your man?" And she says, "No." And he compliments the size of the guy's butt, and he finishes that interaction saying like, "You're the way I like him, Papa," or something, or maybe it was Poppy. It was so funny. It was so funny. And the entire video is him just like going from stranger to stranger, saying crazy things to compliment them. And every single time they're just kind of like stressed out in their response. It was so funny. It was so funny. I wish I could remember enough to tell you more so that you could find it if you're curious, but I'm sure somebody will find it with just that much, honestly. Oh my god, it cracked me up bad. It was so good. That was good. Yeah, no, that was good. Yeah, questionable joy baiting is a good way to put it. You're the way I like him. What was the exact wording? It was like you got it the way I like it, or you are the way I like them, or you come the way I like them. Like it's something like that. You know what I mean? Like you're the type that I'm into is what he was saying pretty much. I can't remember the exact kind of wording. Would I do that kind of thing? I would not do it like that, but I would definitely do it. I do actually love complimenting people in public. I don't do it in that way, like where I set it up like, I called the cops on you because it's illegal to be this cute. I would never do that. It's just stressing people out for content, even if it's sweet in the end. I do think it's very sweet thing to do, but I don't know. I just in passing, if I don't like saying it if I don't mean it is the thing, so I don't say it all the time. But if I'm standing in line with somebody and I really like their outfit, or if I like something they're wearing, or if I like something they're holding, or anything, sometimes I'll point it out, because I think it's, I don't know, if they're having a bad day, that one nice thing that I meant sincerely might brighten their day just a little bit. So why keep it to myself if I believe it to be true? You know what I mean? You the type I like, Papa. Is that what it was? You the type I like, Papa. It cracked me up. It was just the delivery. It was so good. It was so good. Cracked me up. Immediately following, like, is this your man? like got the clearance from the girl in the room. I think giving compliments is awesome. I also find that it can be a way to make people less afraid of me sometimes, because against my best wishes, you might not think it, because I feel like all the time people are like, why is this guy the bouncer? He's the least threatening creature on the planet. But people get scared of me sometimes. I'm a tall man. And I find that sometimes being like, your shirt is so cute, That's something you can say that just puts people at ease. You know what I mean? If they're scared of tall men. If the tall man kind of tilts his head down a little bit and it says, "Oh, I really like your glasses." Sometimes that can help, I think. Very scary sometimes. Really? Am I scary? I don't mean to be. Except for when I do. Sometimes it's on purpose. But not often. It's usually as a joke. Yeah, I do get that sometimes, like being small, being on the shorter side can make tall people, especially tall men, kind of scary. So that's another reason that I usually don't hesitate to share compliments if they come to my mind. If I see something and think, oh, I like that, then I'll just say it out loud. I think it's a good habit. It falls parallel to that theory that I talked about in the past of like, you know, loving things loudly. Some people might think, oh, why bother saying it? They don't want to hear it. What if they do? What if they need to hear it? You know, what if they need to hear that somebody liked their outfit today? What if they need to hear that their hair is pretty? What if they need to hear that you love, I don't know. What if they need to hear that they have really pretty eyes? Or whatever you thought. Sometimes people need to hear these things. It can brighten their day in stressful times, and stressful days, they can pile up. You could be somebody's joy. It does not take much time or effort, and ultimately you'll probably forget that person, but they might remember you, and that's so awesome. That being said, I'm usually not on the receiving end of compliments like that these days. No, I get it sometimes. Sometimes I'll get it for my outfit, I guess, but I feel like I'm more on the receiving end of like gawking and staring is something I notice. People are more eager to look at me from a distance. Like I'm a cryptid or something. Like I'm a specimen behind bars. I don't know why. Anyway, let's do one more Pomodoro. I think I can handle one more. One more. Exactly one more. Want you to compliment me? I didn't say that. I'm all ears, though. Huh? No, just kidding. No. No compliments, only work. Focus. nice to me. nice to me. Sorry. Sorry, I still don't know how to handle kindness. Ah. Stop. No. No, 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 no. Bad. Spade. Spade. I'm just sleepy enough to cry if you keep this up. Stop. No. 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 Not fair. It's cheating to do that when I'm sleepy. That's not fair. Stop. I can't help it. I can't help it. It's just a little... I'll be fine. No, stop! It's about to be not a little. I'm trying to do my work today type shift. Yes, I am, really, but it's don't worry or anything. I just get more, I guess I'm more sensitive to these kinds of things when I'm sleep deprived. I'm kind of sensitive to it in general, but I have to kind of lock in whenever this happens normally. I'm not trying to bring a sappy vibe to every function every day. I have to kind of hold it in sometimes. No, I'm just stop. You're too sweet to me. I'm supposed to be working. I'm supposed to be working. I'm not getting anything done. Oh no. No, I'm very weak. Very weak to displays of kindness. And you're way too nice to me. Crooked. Sick and evil and crooked. What the heck? It's always when I'm not doing anything. That's what I don't get. It's the goofiest thing in the world. You can be so silly. I swear. Thank you. Didn't mean to cry. I'm not gonna say sorry because I know that's not what you want to hear, but yeah, please don't worry or anything. I don't want you to think I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to give off the energy of like, you know, like in anime, when a character who's never had good food before has that first bite of actual normal food and a tear rolls down the cheek. I don't want you to think it's like that or something, like I've just been going through it so bad or anything like that. I'm just very sleepy. When I'm sleepy, my guard is lowered a little bit, I guess. Oh, you want me to cry? Oh, I forgot. You're one of those sickos that like when people cry. Sorry, forgot about that. Well, there you go. Don't worry. You haven't heard me really cry. Because I can cry with a capital C. How about we make it a 15-15 for the last Pomodoro? Just kidding. No, I can lock in for 5 minutes. Sorry, I just want to talk now. Yeah, let's all calm down. Let's all calm down. Let's lock in for 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes. Let me finish this task. I'm actually relatively close to a good stopping point for this. I just need to lock in for a little bit. No, it's not chatting time. I just keep getting distracted. I don't have the same discipline or focus that I normally do. I'm off my game today. Have to make a decision, and I hate making decisions. Alright, make a decision for me. 1, 2, or... yeah, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Make a decision for me. Here, hold on. I'll do one of these. One, 2, or 3. I might go with what you say. I'm really torn. to tell you the truth. 3 because it's my favorite number. Oh, but that doesn't make this thing my favorite thing. Oh, I guess that's true, but I could have said them in any order. Oh, 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 oh. You know, like the gatekeeper guy from the Enchiridion episode? No, I'm talking, sorry. Or not the gatekeeper, he was the bush guy. Gatekeeper was somebody else. See, here's the thing, I could overrule you, but I still can't decide. I don't know. I feel like they're all good. Each idea is solid. I don't know which one to go with. What if I just give up? Just kidding. I'll never give up. I refuse to give up. You will never see the day. Oh, sorry. We're past time. I can do this. And we can just chat for a bit before wrapping. Teehee. Oh my goodness. I realized the day was a little short and a little unusual compared to my norm, but I hope you didn't mind. Whoa. I love playing with like the zoom effects on this. It's so cool. But yeah. I hope you've been doing okay lately. I hope this week has been kind to you. It's been a very, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a very high stress, high workload week for Kaelix, but I'm flexing my arms. If I sound exhausted, please do not think it's because of the week I've been through. Please assume and believe that it's just because I'm underslept today. Being with you is always a good time. I feel the same. I was really looking forward to being able to hang out a little bit today. I really needed it the last few days, but I needed every second I could spare and every ounce of my voice I could spare too. Oh my gosh, I recorded for hours. So many hours over the last 2 days. I cannot wait to show you what I was cooking yesterday and the day before. I cannot wait to show it to you. Someday. How's my voice doing? Well, as I just mentioned, because I recorded a bunch, it's not doing the best. I'm being extra careful, going really ham with my remedies. That's why I opted for a work stream instead of a regular chatting stream. I knew that if it was a chatting stream, I would tire out really fast. And I also do have work to do, so yeah, no, I need to rest it a bit. So there may be a bit of rest early next week as well, just so that I can kind of bounce back a little bit. plus there's also, forgot to mention, there's an in-person event next week. I'm pretty sure, right? Am I remembering my calendar correctly? Hold on. Oh wait, wrong one. There's my calendar. Yes, okay. Sunday. Yes, Sunday in Texas, right? Yeah. I will be attending Anime Impulse Dallas. That's pretty cool. This will be my first meet and greet in the United States. I'm very excited for that. I'll be part of a cool panel as well with my boys. Very excited for that. I hope that anybody in attendance can enjoy. I think it'll be a really good time. If you're interested, or like, I say interested, I think tickets sold out a long while back when they opened them, but if you landed a meet and greet ticket, I do hope that you can enjoy the meet and greet. It can go by so quickly. There are some tips and tips and tricks. Oh my gosh, I almost said ticks and trips. There are some tips and tricks to make it work really efficiently. I think I might do what some livers have done and write it out in text for you and like tweet it or something, but yeah. There are ways to make it work for you. My advice is to think of what you want to say beforehand. And it's also, if you want to, it's totally okay to write it down and bring in a script if you want. You're on a limited time crunch, it can be very stressful. And of course, if you are not able to, please do not worry about that. I understand that the FOMO is probably immeasurable. I've experienced it so many times, and I hate FOMO. I hate to see FOMO coming. Oh my gosh. Yeah, please don't feel too left out. It'll be a good time, but it won't be something crazy, insane that you're missing. And I plan to do my best to earn similar opportunities in the future. I want to work really hard and become the kind of talent that is invited to everywhere. So who knows? Maybe someday I'll be somewhere close to you. Who knows? we gotta spread by the beat everywhere. Gotta spread the name of the lighthouse. Oh my gosh. Happy belated birthday. Oh my gosh, happy belated birthday. Where? Hope your birthday was awesome. And sugoi. But yeah, because my voice is under some crazy stress lately, I've pushed it, honestly, harder than I have in a long time. I got a little reckless. That's maybe where I got it. Because I mentioned that I don't feel that I push myself too hard with my sleep. I absolutely push myself too hard with my voice. I gotta be a bit more careful about that. So, because of that, and because of the event that I'll be attending, early next week, maybe a little light, maybe really light. I'll keep you posted on that, closer to it, as best as I can. What else is there to mention? Tomorrow will be my first, like, proper, actual, fully fledged stream in a minute. As far as, like, solo streams go. My last proper solo stream was a full week ago, pretty much. Because I don't count Pomodoro. Ha ha ha. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll be playing Pokemon Legends Z2A. I'm very excited. Everybody's been playing it. All of By the Beat has been addicted to Pokemon Legends Z2A, and they've been playing it without Kaelix. I haven't been able to keep up. They're all so far ahead of me. I think Frio finished the whole game. Zeal's probably there too. If he hasn't already done it, he'll be there soon. I don't know where Sable is, but he has a fully evolved Lucario, so that says something. Yeah, everyone in EN is obsessed with it. I'm falling behind. I need to play. I need to catch up. I spent all my Pokemon time grinding out fashion. I was just focused on my swag crisis. I did not take the time to I did not take the time to play the story, so that's what we'll do next. Tomorrow we'll play through some of the story. Every time I close my eyes, I just want them to stay closed. I'm in danger. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, we'll play through the main story. What the heck? Holy moly. Whimper. So sweet. What else? I'm trying to think of what else I need to tell you. Because I am now on aside from like an energy crunch, I'm also on a literal time crunch because I gotta get you to Mr. Claude as soon as possible. ASAP. Let's see. Ooh, Tuesday. No, Monday, sorry. Monday, I have Out of Pocket Theater as well. That'll be a collab off channel. It'll be on I'll tweet it. I'll tweet it the day, but it'll be on somebody's Twitch channel. It'll be on you know Rosemilk Studio. It'll be on the person behind that studio's Twitch channel. Really cool. Yeah. So yeah, I'll give you more information closer to it. It's really soon. I saw there was some confusion about when it was before, so I'll be extra careful with that one. The rest of the week, TBD, but I do have a collab planned for next week as well. I'll tell you more about that when I have my schedule out. Hee. The collab I have planned for next week is one I know you're looking forward to. Ooh, I think I actually have 2 collabs next week. I got one potential group collab lined up, and then I got one confirmed duo, and I know you want that duo. Wink. I'll tell you more about that later. But yeah, for now I'm going to lay down. I'm gonna put Claude's 3D debut on the TV, and I'm gonna maybe fall asleep on the couch. I might pass out on the couch, not gonna lie. I'm so sleepy. Yeah, I will leave you here now. I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me and for keeping me awake. I probably would have fallen asleep straight up hours ago if you weren't here keeping me company, so thank you so much. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for always showing me so much support. It means the world to me and more, especially in times like this where I'm really kind of honestly getting buried under my own goals. I set a standard that sometimes is a little difficult for me to reach. And I'm motivated by that, but you know, it can also be a little stressful. So knowing that you are there rooting for me, it gives me the courage to aim for something higher, you know what I mean? It gives me the courage to aim for a higher target. So thank you for always being so kind. Please get some good rest yourself when you can. I know it probably means a lot coming from me right now, but get some good rest when you can. And have a good meal when you can as well. Get something really tasty. Something warm would be nice. Something warm. cooked from the oven, maybe. Ooh, I'm craving broccoli and cheese. That'd be so nice. That's just me, though. Not everybody likes broccoli. And, excuse me. Oh my gosh. And, stay safe, alright? Stay safe till next time. I will see you tomorrow. Please send Mr. Claude Clawmark some love today. Very big day for him. He's been working very hard, I'm sure. Not even I'm sure, I know. I know he's been cooking like crazy, so I hope you can enjoy. Alright. Bye-bye. Wink. Oh, I forgot to push the button. Sometimes this happens where I'm like, I'll look at it and I'll expect it to just do it for me. Sometimes I forget. I just look at it and I'm like, alright, there it'll go. I have to do it myself. This isn't the first time this has happened. Alright, bye-bye for real. See you later. Bye-bye.